Hello friends, today we discuss about projectile motion. Projectile motion means when a constant force act on a particle by an angle theta with the initial velocity or by an angle theta, then the particle moves in a parabolic path. This path is called the projectile path and the motion of the particle is called the projectile motion. Then actually when we apply a constant force means the force means mass into acceleration. That means a constant acceleration applied on a particle by an angle theta with the horizontal or vertical. It is theta is either greater than 0 or less than 180. Not theta is 0 or 180. Greater than or less than, that means the theta belongs to 0 to 180. That is range of theta is 0 to 180 degree. That is the angle of projectile. When the particle constant force means that means point O is called the point of projection. This is moved by an angle theta. That means the particle moves in a parabolic path. That is the point A is called the maximum height. This is the AD is the maximum height and OB is the horizontal range. OB is horizontal range. OB is horizontal range. U is the initial velocity, the velocity of projectile. Now, U is angle by an theta. That's why you are resolved in two parts. In x direction, U cos theta, and y direction, it is U sin theta. It is U sin theta. Now, the for particle velocity, initial velocity is along x direction movement is responsible U cos theta, and along y direction movement is responsible for U sin theta. Now we study the velocity after time t in a x and y direction. That's why velocity in x direction Vx, that is ux plus axt. Ax is the acceleration and is the time, that is axt. Now Vx equals to ux. Ux means initial velocity, that is u cos theta minus 0 into t, because along ax no acceleration, along x direction has no acceleration, that is ax equals to 0, that is Vx equals to u cos theta. And when we discuss about the y direction, that is v of y equals to u of y plus a of y into t. Now a of y, that is y direction, acceleration along y direction is minus g due to the gravity. Downwards acceleration, that is g, we taken as minus g is ay. That's why the equation becomes Vy equals to u sin theta minus gt. It is the velocity at time t for y direction, at time t velocity, and it is for x direction, that is u cos theta. Now we study about the displacement along x direction and along y direction. That is x equals to uxt plus half of ax t square. It is the formula. Ux here u cos theta, that is initial velocity along x direction, that is x equals to u cos theta t plus half ax, that is 0 t square. That is x equals to u cos theta t. It is the displacement along x direction. Now we study the displacement along y direction. That is y equals to uyt plus half of ay t square. Now y equals to uy. Uy is the u sin theta. That is velocity along y direction. T minus half plus half ay. Ay means minus g into t square. That is y equals to u sin theta t minus half g t square. That is the displacement along y direction. Along y direction after time t. After time t, we discuss about time of flight. That means when the particle at O position and particle at B position, in between time, this particle in air, that is flight mode. When the position point O is x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate also 0, and point B x coordinate is have a value, that is range, horizontal range, but y coordinate is 0. That's why when we put the value of y in this equation, we get the time of flight. That means 0 equals to sin theta t minus half g t square. That is u sin theta minus half gt whole into t equals to 0. That is t equals to 0 or u sin theta minus half gt equals to 0. That is t equals to 2u sin theta by g. It is the time of flight. That means it's 2 into u sin theta by g. That is, we divided t by 2, that is u sin theta by g. This is the middle point. Middle point means the D point. From O to D, time taken by the particle reach from O to D is u sin theta by g, and D to B is time taken for u sin theta by g. Next, u sin theta by g. That is, total time period is 2u sin theta by g. Time taken by the particle is u sin theta by g. Now we discuss about the height, highest point of the particle for projectile motion, in any projectile motion. That means when we find out the height, that means displacement along y direction at a time t equals to half. In half time period, what will be the value of y? Displacement y is the height h. That means when t equals to u sin theta by g, we get y equals to h. That is, y equals to u sin theta t minus half gt square. It is the equation, that is displacement along y direction at a time t. When we put this value of t in the equation and value of h, that is h equals to u sin theta, value of t u sin theta by g minus half g t square. T means u sin theta by g, then whole square. That is u square sin square theta by g minus u square sin square theta by 2g. That is height h equals to u square sin square theta by 2g is the height h. It is also denoted as h equals to u sin theta is the velocity, initial velocity along y direction, that is u y whole square by 2g. This is also denoted as, when you solve the problem, this formula is necessary formula, and this also, when theta is here, that is the formula. If theta is not given, only uy is given, then we calculate by this formula. Now we discuss the path of the projectile. That is x equals to u cos theta to t and y equals to sin theta t half gt square. If we eliminate t from these two equations, then we get a equation regarding y and x. This graph is along y and x. That's why yx curve is the y-s equation. That's why we find out the t, that is x by u cos theta, and putting in this equation. That's why eliminate the t. From this, t equals to x by u cos theta. Now put in this equation, that is y equals to u sin theta into x by u cos theta minus half g x by u cos theta whole square. That is y equals to tan theta, that is x tan theta, minus half g x square by u square cos square theta. Taken tan theta, since theta is constant, that means tan theta is a, and g by 2 u square cos square theta is taken as e. And putting in this equation, we get y equals to ax minus bx square. Y equals to ax minus bx square. This is the curve of parabola, and the equation represent by yx, and it is looks like a parabola. When we put x equals to 0, then y equals to 0. That means it passes through the origin. That's why the equation is parabolic curve. Now we find out the horizontal range of the projectile. If we discuss about the horizontal range, that means OB equals to R, then we actually stated as displacement of OB. The particle displacement along x direction is the horizontal range. That means horizontal range R equals to, actually we know the formula is equals to Vt. That is R equals to ux into t. T is the time taken for reach the point P. That means time of flight. That is ux is u cos theta, and t is u sin theta. Actually 2u sin theta by g. U sin theta by g only half time period. Full time period is 2u sin theta by g. That's you 2u square sin 2 u square sin 2 theta by g, because 2 sin theta cos theta equals to sin 2 theta equals to sin 2 theta. R equals to u square sin 2 theta by g. It is the formula of range. Now, if we study about horizontal range for maximum value, R max, when it is maximum? Actually, it is maximum. This equation maximum when sin 2 theta is maximum because u and g are constant. That's why sin 2 theta is maximum. Sin 2 theta, maximum value of sin 2 theta is 1. That means sin pi by 2. Sin 2 theta equals to 2 theta equals to pi by 2. That is theta equals to pi by 4. When a particle throw in an angle theta equals to pi by 4, that means 45 degree, then the range is maximum. That means the maximum range is u square by g. That is the maximum value of range. This is the maximum value of range. Now it is range. Now we calculate. Now we calculate this formula turns into initial velocity concept. That is r equals to u cos theta. That means ux and u sin theta. That means uy by g into 2. This is the formula. It is necessary formula. Like problems. Now we take a problem for that. Problem is u equals to 3I hat plus 4j hat. Given a problem, particle velocity is initial velocity is 3I hat and 4j hat. Find out the range. Here theta is not given. Theta is not given. That's why how find out by this formula. It is very easy because when you find out horizontal range. Now we know that u equals to ux I hat plus uy j hat. Ux means u cos theta, that is given 3, and uy means u sin theta, that is given 4. Now we put this equation, that is r equals to 2 into 3 into 4 by 10, because g equals to 10. We get the result 2.4. 2.4 is the r. We get the result by using this formula. That's why we also memorize this formula for doing the problem of different types. Now we discuss the energy conservation in projectile of different parts. That means point O, point A, and point B. There we consider the energy consideration because energy consideration. If we understand the energy consideration, then the problems will be solved by energy consideration also. That's why for point O. For point O, we calculate that is at point O, EK, kinetic energy is half m u square and potential energy is 0 because this point has no height. That's why potential energy is 0. Now for point A, for point A, the kinetic energy EK, that is kinetic energy, here the particle moves in a direction that is u cos theta. Because the vertical velocity component has no vertical velocity component, or vertical velocity component is 0, because if have a vertical velocity component, then the particle reach more than the height, that is maximum height. That's why no velocity in upward direction. That is EK equals to half m u cos theta whole square. that is half m u square cos square theta. And similarly for potential energy here h height, that means mgh, that is mgh means maximum height. Height is u square sin square theta by 2g. That means this is converted as EP equals to half m u square sin square theta. EP. And K here m u square cos square theta. That is total energy here E total Ek plus Cp. That means half m u square, because cos square theta plus sin square theta equals to 1. That's why energy is half m u square here, and here also half m u square, and this point B also half m u square, because there are no potential energy, only kinetic energy, that is here. That means here kinetic energy is maximum and potential energy is minimum. But here kinetic energy is minimum, potential energy is maximum. Potential energy is maximum because potential energy height of the maximum, that's why potential energy maximum and kinetic energy minimum. And range, that means r by 2 is the range. In range r by 2, kinetic energy is minimum and potential energy maximum. At range r, kinetic energy is maximum and potential energy is minimum, that means 0.